Caring for the carers. Episode 4. Meeting them where they are. We've discussed acceptance and we have discussed letting go and the challenges that these create for us. And at the end of the last episode, I suggested to you that this episode would include the breakthrough in my journey watching my mother's dementia deterioration. And for this, I have to thank a friend and fellow musician, a brilliant guitarist here in Tenerife, called Alejandro, who had been through the same journey with his own mother. Alejandro's advice to me, seeing that I wasn't coping too well with my mother's situation, was the turning point in my journey. He simply gave me the following advice. He said, "Don't keep trying to bring her into your world. You have to go into hers. She cannot come back into your world." Now, this kind of galvanizes all that we've been discussing. It meant that I had to let go of the world my mother used to live in, which was and is essentially my world. It meant I had to accept that my mother could no longer be part of my world as I knew it or as I know it, and that the only way we were going to move forward was for me to meet her where she was now, in her world, in her new world. I had to stop trying to pull her back into my world and step into hers. And as with the acceptance and the letting go, this challenge was enormous. Now, it's very easy to enter a child's world and go with the incredible imagination of a child's mind. But it's not so easy to enter a world so devoid of everything that it used to be with a loved one. The emotional attachment that you have with the loved one you are caring for will continue to challenge you in every step of the way on this journey. This necessity to enter a world that you have no knowledge of is easier to do if you have no emotional attachment. I could quite openly do that with all the other patients when my mother eventually was admitted to a care home. But it was so difficult to enter that world with my own mother, especially when she was still at home. And it was often like two worlds colliding. Some of you will be living in your world in 1 minute and another world the next minute. What you are dealing with and going through is a real challenge to your emotional and rational state of mind. But remember, as we said in episode 1, you are not alone. And in the next episode, we will look at the ways in which you can make it easier for yourself to make this transition into their world. As I've said before, it needs a change of mindset, a change of approach, and a real need for patience and understanding. In the next episode, we will discuss the subject of communication without correction. Thank you for listening.